Good day, and welcome to the Cheetah Mobile Second Quarter 2021 conference call. All participants will be in listen-only mode. After today's presentation, there will be an opportunity to ask questions. Please note this event is being recorded. I would now like to turn the conference over to Sheryl Zhang, Investor Relations Director of Cheetah Mobile. Please go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you, Anju. Welcome to Cheetah Mobile Second Quarter 2021 earnings conference call. With us today are Mr. Sheng Fu, Chairman and CEO, and Mr. Thomas Ren, CFO. Following management's prepared remarks, we will conduct a Q&A session. Before we begin, I refer you to the safe harbor statements in our earnings release, which also applies to our conference call today, as we will make forward-looking statements. At this time, I would now like to turn the conference call over to our CEO, Mr. Sheng Fu. Please go ahead, Fu Zong.
Thank you, Sherry. Hello, everyone. In the second quarter of 2021, Cheetah Mobile's revenue was RMB 212 million, which is within our previous guidance. It is worth mentioning that it is for the first time in the past 10 quarters, we realized quarter-over-quarter revenue growth. For our internet business, our membership maintained a strong momentum in both membership member and revenue. We are happy to see increase in renewal rate, and more members has been choosing 3 months, 6 months, and even longer time membership. This shows our members are satisfied with our superior experience we deliver. The second advertising model has been successfully transformed to a diversified model of advertising plus subscription. We will stick to this strategy to expand the size of our membership business. In addition, on mobile platform, we have been developing and launching new products to attract more high-value young users. These products has efficiently increased user time and brought in revenue for the company. In general, although in past 2 years, we experienced huge external challenges, we have efficiently reshaped our internet business into right direction. As you see, this quarter, we have resumed sequential quarterly revenues growth. Besides resume domestic internet business we just mentioned, we also have 2 services to utilize our overseas experience and resource to empower Chinese companies to develop business outside China. One service assists domestic companies to launch advertisement on large overseas advertising platform. The other service provides an integrated cloud platform for enterprise, so they can seamlessly alternate through multi-cloud platforms at low cost. With our service, companies can improve operation and save costs. We expect these 2 businesses will take off the second half of 2021. For our AI business, we have made good progress with business model of shopping mall coupon selling robots. We created a brand new inside shopping mall marketing model to attract customers for merchants and have got really positive feedback. So far, our robots see more than 1,000 cans of coupons for more than 1,000 merchants in nearly 40 cities all over the country. Weekly average GMU has increased for consecutive 11 weeks with a compounded growth rate of about 20%. Next, we plan to deepen our focus on high-quality shopping malls and merchants. In this model, merchants can attract customers. Customers can get good benefits, and we can achieve sustainable growth. This is a real multi-win situation. Lastly, I would like to mention that with the great efforts, the company's operational efficiency has been significantly improved. In past quarter, the gross margin has been increasing and the non-GAAP operating loss has been narrowed. We will keep working to get the best outcome with very reasonable input. As of June 30th, 2021, our cash position was around $259 million, and the long-term equity investment was about $374 million. The abundant cash enables the rally of our internet business as well as the rapid development of our AI and other business. We are confident in the second half of 2021. We will get out difficult position and achieve all-round growth in our business. With that, I will now turn the call to our CFO, Thomas Ren, to go through details of our second quarter financial results.
Thank you, Fuzong, and hello, everyone. Thank you all for joining us today. Now, I will walk you through our key financial highlights. Please note that unless stated otherwise, all money amounts are in RMB terms. As Sheng just mentioned, we delivered a healthy quarter. In the second quarter of 2021, our total revenues were 212 million, representing a year-over-year decrease of 46% and a quarter-over-quarter increase of 7%. The revenue was within the range of our previous guidance. To explain the reasons behind the changes, now let me break down our revenues into internet and AI and other sectors. Revenues from the company's internet business decreased by 46% year-over-year and increased by 9% quarter-over-quarter to 204 million in this quarter. The year-over-year decrease was due to the company's strategic efforts to diminish the gaming-related business in past quarters. And the quarter-over-quarter increase was mainly from the growth of our membership business and the commercialization of several new utility products. Revenues from AI and others were 8 million in the second quarter of 2021, representing a 59% year-over-year decrease and a 27% quarter-over-quarter decrease. The year-over-year decline was primarily attributable to the planned drop in sales of consumer-facing AI-related products. The quarter-over-quarter decrease was from the expected volatility during the transition of business model. Although in the last couple of months, we have seen some preliminary success in the business model of shopping mall coupon selling robots, fluctuations could happen in the short term as we are still optimizing this business model. Turning to costs and expenses, the following discussion of results will be on a non-GAAP basis, which excludes stock-based compensation expenses. The use of non-GAAP measures in this context will help us to better present the results of our operating performance without the effect of non-cash items. For financial information presented in accordance with US GAAP, please refer to our earnings release. Our operating loss has been further narrowed with consistently improved operational efficiency. In the second quarter of 2021, our operating loss was $56 million, narrowed from $133 million in the same period of last year and $58 million in the previous quarter. Cost of revenues decreased by 56% year-over-year and 15% quarter-over-quarter to $50 million in the second quarter of 2021. The decrease reflects our ongoing efforts to streamline the business and improve the operational efficiency. Research and development expenses decreased by 58% year-over-year and 33% quarter-over-quarter to $47 million in the second quarter of 2021. The decrease was due to the deconsolidation of certain gaming business in past quarters, and at the same time, the technologies to support our current AI business have been relatively well developed. So comparing with past quarters, the investment in AI-related R&D was lower in this quarter. Selling and marketing expenses decreased by 41% year-over-year and increased by 52% quarter-over-quarter to $121 million in the second quarter of 2021. This year-over-year decrease was attributable to the streamlining of our business and the strategic cost cutting, while the quarter-over-quarter increase was mostly from the promotion of our new utility products. General and administrative expenses decreased by 47% year-over-year and increased by 6% quarter-over-quarter to $52 million in the second quarter of 2021. The year-over-year decrease was mainly due to the streamlining of our business and our effective expense control, while the quarter-over-quarter increase was caused by a one-time reversal of share-based compensation expenses due to forfeitures in the first quarter of 2021. Now, let me turn to our balance sheet. As of June 30th, 2021, we had cash and cash equivalents, restricted cash, and short-term investments of $259 million and long-term equity investments of $374 million. We have maintained a strong balance sheet as always, which makes it possible for us to invest across our core business to support our long-term growth plans. And for our third quarter revenue guidance, we currently expect total revenues to be between RMB 180 million and 230 million. Please note, this forecast reflects our current and preliminary views and is subject to change. This concludes our prepared remarks. Operator, we are now ready to take questions. Thank you.
We will now begin the question and answer session. To ask a question, you may press star then one on your telephone keypad. If you are using a speakerphone, please pick up your handset before pressing the keys. To withdraw your question, please press star then two. When asking the question, please state your question in Chinese first, then repeat your question in English for the convenience of everyone on the call. At this time, we will pause momentarily to assemble our roster. And our first question will come from Melody Chen of Jefferies. Please go ahead.
谢谢接受我的提问。我有两个提问。第一个问题就是关于我们的广告业务，就我们怎么样看广告行业的一个趋势了。 然后第二个就是关于我们的一个 AI business， 因为我们在商场那方面也做的一个好成绩。那之后后续我们会有怎么样的发展？谢谢。Thanks management for taking my question. I have two questions. The first one is on the advertising sector outlook, and the second one is about our AI shopping more robust business. Can management share a bit more on the future strategy? Thank you.
Thank you, Melody, for your question. So I will answer your first question regarding the advertising industry, and I think Fu Zong will answer your second question regarding the AI business. So for the advertising industry, recently in Q2, as we all know, there were some occasional COVID-19 cases in several cities across China. So therefore, we can see some negative impact on advertising for travel and transportation. And also because of the recent regulation on K-12 education, so we can see the online education industry is gradually stepping out of the market. However, we still see industries very active, such as internet service, consumer goods, cars, and so on. And for us, as we mentioned, we have been transforming our single advertising business model to a diversified business model of both advertising and subscription. So currently, we can for some of our utility products, we can see more than half our daily cash revenue received is from membership or user subscription. So, and also as we mentioned, the renewal rate is up, and more members are choosing longer term membership. So this will be our continuing strategy in the long run. And at the same time, we also, as mentioned, we also launched some new utility products. For these products, revenues are mostly from the user paying models. Hope this answers your first question.
对，然后问的是那个
关于 AI 的进展。
好，就是通过这段时间的这个摸索，我们这个越来越认识到，就是在商场里，通过机器人给客户、给这些顾客提供这种问路咨询，还有商铺信息的服务，我们是有机会非常有机会能够去做成一种商业模式的。
Okay, let me translate this part. So, based on our recent exploration, we realized that in the shopping mall, our robots can provide to the customers about the inquiries of location, and also the information about the local merchants. And we think there is a great chance we can do a really successful business model on the shopping mall.
因为这个在商场的人流量实际上在过去几年是不断的增加的。
Yeah, the local traffic in the shopping malls are increasing in the recent years.
然后这个商场也越修越大，更多的店铺的入驻，使得这个顾客在逛商场的时候，这个对商场内部的信息是缺乏一个能够快速获取的渠道。
Yeah, and the size of the local shopping malls are becoming bigger and bigger, so it will be difficult for a customer when entering the shopping mall. There is a lack of a channel to obtain merchant information.
对，然后我们的商场服务机器人，这个在这个商场这种嘈杂的环境下，对，能够提供比较 这个比较好的这种语音的服务，使得顾客能够快速的了解商场的店铺信息。
Our robots in the shopping malls, especially the noisy environment in the shopping malls, our robots can provide good voice interaction with the customers so that they can quickly obtain the merchant's information in this shopping mall.
对，这也帮商场提高了它的服务品质。
This also helps the shopping mall to improve its service quality.
对，然后在用户向机器人询问一些这个商铺信息或者想要了解一些商场信息的时候，我们又可以给他推荐一些这个相关商户的优惠券。
When a customer is inquiring information regarding certain merchants, we can also recommend some coupons for the merchants he is asking.
对，这又为这些商场里的这个店铺获得了更多的人流。
This can bring more traffic to the local merchants in the shopping mall.
然后所以这就是一个三方共赢的这个解决方案。
Yeah, this is a multi-win solution for the three parties, i.e. the shopping mall, the merchants, and the customers.
对，就我们都知道，今天的很多这个店铺获客都得通过一些这个大的互联网平台，价格也越来越高。我们为这些店铺提供了一个这个更快速的优势的获得，就是叫 local LBS 人群的这么一个手段。
Yeah, as we all know, the local merchants nowadays, their user acquisition is mostly from the big internet platforms, and the cost is becoming more heavier for the local merchants. So we can provide quick channels for the merchants to obtain local traffic.
所以这个我们已经在近40个城市，超过1000家商户售卖了超过1000种的代金券，而且这个每天的这个售卖量已经实现了连续11周的增长，这个周复合增长也在这个20%左右。
So far, our robots are selling more than 1,000 kinds of coupons for more than 1,000 merchants in nearly 40 cities all over the country. And the weekly average GMV has increased for consecutive 11 weeks with a compounded growth rate of about 20%.
对，我们认为这个模式还是可以持续增长，并且能够真正的打造一个基于商场生态的这样的一个这种服务平台吧。
Yeah, we believe this kind of business model can increase our growth substantially, and also we can create a service platform based on the shopping mall environment.
好，大概就是这样，谢谢。
So that's our answers about your second question. Thank you.
As there are no further questions at this time, I'd like to hand the conference back over to the management team for closing remarks.
Thank you, Anju. Thank you all for joining us today. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. Thank you. Bye.
The conference has now concluded. Thank you for attending today's presentation, and you may now disconnect.